So guys, I've just received this package full with perfume and I feel really guilty about it. So let's open it together while I'm addressing me going on the low buy. And yes, I'm saying that out loud. So keep on watching for more details. Check out the description box for all the helpful information. Please give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as feel free to subscribe to my channel. And without any further ado, let's dive right into it. So hello and welcome everyone to today's chatty unboxing of these ARAB fragrances that I purchased quite impulsively. So I've been thinking about them since they've been released, and in this video not only I want to talk about going on the low buy, because you know, let's be realistic, with Christmas and holidays coming up, I have no chance just to stay away from spending money on stuff as well as on myself. But yeah, I really want to just reduce the amount of impulsive purchases, especially with so many new perfume releases popping up literally almost every week. It's crazy. Oh my god, I've almost broke my nail. At least not a perfume, but we have everything ahead of us because I'm a huge dropper. And you know what, I'm not feeling completely guilty over these purchases because one of them is for my relative who is in Ukraine fighting on the front line, so we'll get into that. But first, let's open this. So all of these perfumes are quite new releases, and first one I have right here. Gosh, yeah, I'm not a professional when it comes to unboxing. I have huge kitchen scissors to open my perfumes, but here we have this shiny, beautiful box that is already looking like a purse, and that's actually the bottle design that the brand, I believe it's Fragrance World, that they came out with. And there are 3 perfumes all looking like, I'm not kidding you, a purse. This is a burgundy one that should smell berry-like. What are we thinking about this design? Do we like it? Is it too kitschy? Let me know in the comments. I really want to get, of course I do, the 2 other ones. My bottle is kind of dirty. I don't like that, but okay. Let's try this Nudo Sweet Berries. This is the name of the fragrance. I'm so excited for it just because, oh, all right, so immediately I'm thinking about, hold on, Oriana from Parfums de Marly. This is straight up dupe for this fruitier version of Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, which is my all-time favorite Gourmand perfume just because it's so juicy and at the same time very sweet. So there is that nice balance of something juicy, bright and very sweet in there. Oriana has more of a fruity twist, and I had a dupe from One Perfumes before I got the original fragrance, and it is still so affordable. But now this ARAB brand has released their take on this fragrance, and they honestly smell identical. Let me compare them side by side. Yeah, still that very juicy, refreshing berry top and fluffy marshmallowy base with something musky. Oh, it is so dense and bright and fun. It's gonna be very lovely for the days when I'm going out. Actually, I purchased it with an intention to wear to the Ukrainian demonstrations that I attend every Saturday, so I will be just spraying it all over me, and it's a very complimenting fragrance as far as I remember Oriana being, because you know, people love gourmands, and it also has that mouth-watering berry twist. I believe there is blackcurrant and raspberry, and you definitely get that almost citric berry fruity top mixed with something musky and very sweet in the dry down. So far I'm kind of okay with it, but it's like a straight up dupe without offering anything unique or you know, twisted to the DNA of Oriana, so I'm alright with that. Maybe I will be just spraying it a little bit heavier than I was going on Oriana. But yeah, I really want to get two other fragrances, and that kind of leads me into the conversation of overconsumption. Now, I'm guilty of buying way too much stuff, way too much than I need, and it comes from makeup. I really like to experiment with different products, but not as badly as with perfumes, because first of all, perfumes are pricier. I mean, like, this is a very affordable fragrance, and in case you were looking for Rihanna but you can't afford it, you know, this is something that I could easily recommend. Now, smelling. Okay, that was the first one. I didn't break it. But there is just something so cold about it that throws me off. I don't remember Oriana being that way. It was just a little bit softer, but maybe it will smell nicely in the winter air. However, you guys, see, there are two other fragrances in the collection and I really want to get them. And I don't need those fragrances. And sometimes I try to, you know, just make it better in my head when I try to convince myself that it's like for the review purpose, that you might be interested in my take on these new fragrances and stuff like that. But the truth is, not even all of my videos in which I review brand new products, and will literally get so many launches almost every week. It is overwhelming even to me, and I'm so passionate about perfumes. I just love testing new stuff. If that was my job, I'd be super happy, but I really need to find the balance between just, you know, like fulfilling and satisfying my inner urge to get something, because, you know, it's like a dopamine kick. We are excited for a new release, then we go online, we spend money, we purchase a product, we are excited for it to arrive, and we are kind of in this loop, you know, when we receive something like I did today. I'm excited, I will probably wear it a couple of times, but as far as I know from my experience, I will be already excited about something else literally tomorrow. So yeah, I really need to work on that, and I really need to figure out how I can balance my consumption with, you know, my reviews and content here, so I don't spend half of my salary on perfumes. But with that being said, now let's move on to the second perfume, and it is called Nuke 2.0, and it is from the fragrance world. Now, you know, I purchased it for my relative who is fighting on the front line in Ukraine, and I sent some fragrances over from my collection, but when I saw this one, I thought he might find it funny, you know, because of the name, and it's a masculine fragrance, so I hope he will really enjoy it. Let's open it together. The bottle is kind of pretty. I hope he won't be angry that I opened it. Ta-da! My gosh, this bottle is kind of huge. And yeah, the design is definitely very appropriate, you know, for the situation. By the way, in case you want to support Ukrainian fighters and you don't know how, you can always donate directly for those who buy drones, in case you are more in the humanitarian direction. And it is needed too, but, you know, guys on the front line, they would really appreciate the form of, you know, drones or other stuff that they could fight with. But anyway, that aside, let's talk about this fragrance. I literally want to spray it on myself, and I like the bottle so much. This is 2.0. There is another one in the green bottle, and it was sold out, so maybe... Oh, can I... Oh, so it's like a grenade, right? You need to... This is so cool. I hope guys in Ukraine will enjoy it. So... Oh, it smells very cinnamonish, but in the way like bakery does. It's not a cinnamon, you know, like roll. It doesn't smell... Ooh, it just has something very cool to it. Maybe even a little bit boozy. It's like mix of cool spices. Cinnamon can be so harsh sometimes in here. Of course, it's mixed with vanilla, but oh, it smells really lovely. Okay, I'm very satisfied with this purchase. And in case you like fragrances that are heavy, spicy, then this is something that I'm pleased with. But let's see what else I have here from the fragrance world as well. I'm so excited for this fragrance. You know, I try to buy perfumes to wear specific occasions, and recently what I started doing is purchase perfumes to wear to work. So one fragrance for a month, and of course I get like perfumes to test like in PR, so I am definitely using that on the side, but there are just specific fragrances that are at the door. Oh my god, I'm afraid to drop this bottle. So look at this, look at this, it's ginormous, so pretty. Oh, it's dirty. What is going on? It's literally dirty. This is dirt. I don't know where they've been keeping it, but it doesn't make a nice impression. But let's smell the fragrance. I purchased this one because I hoped that it's gonna be similar to a very expensive fragrance I got in a sample format called Sirène from Fragrance du Bois, and Irina, my fellow reviewer, Ukrainian girl who works in the perfume shop in Frankfurt, gave it to me like in a sample format, and I loved it. It was such an unusual cherry fragrance with oud. It was dark, it was really peppery too, so I hope that it's gonna be similar. Ooh, I don't have anything quite like this in my collection. It is definitely spicy. I remember in Syrian we had, or I don't know how to pronounce that word. Oh my god, it smells like my childhood. It smells like my grandma's. What did she, I don't know. It's like, you know, compote of dry fruits, like of dried plum, of dried apricots. Oh, and it smells very woody, like an old furniture kitchen, or like, you know, just like an old house of your grandparents, like a leather couch. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a very dirty background, so I need to compare it side by side to Syrian, but in here we also have note of cherry with oud and raspberry, along with violet, rose, cardamom, patchouli, but I'm not feeling well. It makes me dizzy. Oh my god, I need to sit down. Help! Oh, stop smelling it. So this is not for me. See, this is a blind buy that went absolutely wrong. Okay, I'm disappointed. It's a huge disappointment. I don't like how it smells. It's not enough cherry, it's not enough raspberry, it is absolutely no violet, but overload of leather and just like dirty patchouli and oud that really makes me want to throw up. Okay, this is not for me. This goes away. And this is, of course, the risky side of blind buys and stuff, but I got so excited about all these new releases, and there are way more. And you know, I have so many perfumes that I could literally wear new fragrance every year without spending any money on them, and sometimes when I count, I'm like, okay, I could have bought a car or something. Instead, I have like a full room of perfumes. However, it was my dream, and I don't go out that much, so it's kind of like a pleasure for me to get these fragrances. But, you know, sometimes, and in the end of the day, I'm like, was it worth it? Just, you know, to get a dopamine kick in that one moment, and then next thing I know, I'm on to the next one. So yeah, that's kind of like a problem, but let's move on to the next fragrance. And this is something brand new from Paris Corner called Coco Lush. This Minia fragrance comes in a really lovely bottle. Check it out. Looks luxe, right? And yeah, it's not dirty, thanks God. They have something else in the collection that I believe is a dupe for Kayali's pistachio perfume. This is extremely creamy, but it smells synthetic. Right away it smelled a little bit like a hair product, like a hairspray or something like that from the drugstore, so like with a synthetic chippiness going on. But now it changes, it turns into more floral but tropical scent, and it is very creamy, but like in a weird synthetic hairspray way. I hope that the raspberry would pop a bit more, because to be honest with you, I purchased these two fragrances because there is a note of raspberry in them, and I wanted some ARAB options for my best of raspberry episode that I'm working on at the moment, so stay tuned. I hope to get it out to you real fast. I don't know, there's something in here that is very attractive, but when I get close into it and smell it, it's just way too synthetic. I don't know how I feel about it. I need to play with it a bit longer And you know what? I really want to know how often you purchase perfumes, how influenced are you getting by watching different reviews and hauls. And you know what? I've already purchased some other fragrances that are on my way. So probably stay tuned for that, but for the next month I definitely need to go on the low buy and focus on, you know, all the holiday presents that I will get for other people, and just enjoy what I already have in my collection, because there is more than enough. But I hope you enjoyed watching this. Yeah, ARAB haul of brand new releases, not too many, but to be honest with you, the only one that is alright is this, although I'm not overly happy about it just because it is like a straight up dupe for something I already have, and I even already have dupes for Rihanna. So yeah, you know, if you already have a dupe for something, you don't need a dupe for a dupe. But okay, I probably don't need to educate you on that. I need to teach myself just how to resist stuff, but it's so hard. Let me know if you can relate, and let me know what do you think about, you know, just overconsumption. Are you guilty of that, or are you very conscious about your purchases? I'm excited to hear from you. If you have any thoughts to share, go ahead, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. Also give this video a huge thumbs up if you might be interested in a part 2 of me going deeper into this subject. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you want to purchase perfumes, make sure to be smart about it and use my discounts that are going to be linked down below in the description box. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other soon really soon. Bye guys. So guys, I really need to update you on something. After I filmed this video, I need to lay down. These perfumes smell so cheap, they smell so bad. The dirty, oily patchouli with very cloying leather in the Ambroise Pour Femme is horrible. It is literally disgusting. I haven't smelled anything as bad as that fragrance in literally years. And just get compared to Cherry Oud from Guerlain. Need to be honest with you, I haven't smelled that fragrance yet, but I love Guerlain's style and I can imagine that they are similar. I have headache because of these fragrances that smell really inexpensive, literally such poor quality. I haven't smelled anything as absolutely off-putting and just synthetic, just cloying from our brands. Literally, I've never smelled anything like that. So I don't recommend these perfumes at all. I'm de-influencing you. You know, I'm actually very disappointed in myself getting this fragrance. Of course, I couldn't knew, but this is like a full-on haul of blind buys. I should have stick to my, you know, like wish list, or, you know, like perfumes from brands that I can trust. These, okay, I know that our fragrances are very popular. I hope this video will get popular. I didn't want to be negative, but yeah, I spent money on something that I will give away and I'm not even feeling that good about. So yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. Let me know if that has ever happened to you.